The narrative dates back to the 60s, when the Nigerian youth assumed leadership upon independence. The story soon changed as different events were unveiled. Dreams are reborn, visions are revealed, and the Nigerian strength revived. Thus, the emergence of Nigerian youth in politics. This is the 2019 Weekly, powered by Youngster Development Initiative with support from Ford Foundation. 2019 Weekly, the voice of youth in politics.
Want to know what the youth have in store for 2019? Well, 2019 Weekly is the show. I am Salamatu Al-Hassan.
And I'm Anne Chukwumike. Thank you very much for joining us on this edition of 2019 Weekly. And this show is where we keep you informed, enlightened, and abreast of young political candidates as well as youth candidates and their journey into the political and electioneering arena.
Youths are gearing up, the time is ticking, and 2019 general election is near.
That was the INEC countdown. I must say the general election is certainly getting closer.
Yep. Well, on today's show, we will be focused on young aspirants, getting to know them, what prompted them into the electioneering process, and their journey so far.
Now, today's episode is going to be the bam. Did you get it? Now, in an exclusive interview with the beautiful damsel, Salamatu Al-Hassan, we had one participant from the Young Aspirant Leadership Fellowship. His name is Ahmad Cikaji. Now, he shared his experience on his journey running for office.
Stay with that. From the Youth Aspirant Leadership Fellowship, young Nigerians have emerged to show their spirit towards an active participation in politics with focus on the 2019 general elections. With us today, we have one of the YALF participants, Mr. Ahmad Cikaji, and he's here to share with us his experiences so far. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So what's up? Let's loosen up. What's up?
Good.
All right. Now, you are one of the YALF participants, yes? So
yes.
We take it that you're a young aspirant.
Yes.
So which elected position are you going for? Like
State Assembly.
Okay.
Yes.
So why State Assembly? What prompted that decision?
I want to legitimately make change to my community.
Oh, nice. So what changes in particular are we talking about? I mean, being specific, what changes are we talking about?
Changes can be in terms of community services,
Okay.
youth involvement
Yeah.
in the elective positions, and maybe government offices.
Nice.
And we have problems, issues with our health sectors, educational and agricultural sectors, and even to bring more opportunities to the youth and women, especially when it comes to employment.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking at, the political activities that have been going on, be it from political parties, movements, even INEC. Which of these activities has, stood out to you, has been remarkable?
Not too young to run.
Nice.
Of course, yes.
Not too young to run.
Yes.
So okay.
Signing of the bill.
Signing of the bill. That's the
Yes.
recent development. Yes.
Yes.
What political activities are you into currently? Because you're running for office, and just reflect.
Yeah, sensitization and awareness programs. Yeah.
Okay, these have held where?
In Sabon Gari local government.
Okay.
That is my constituency. That is in Kaduna State.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So you're sensitizing people on, the benefits of involving in politics.
Yes, and
right?
having series of meetings with youths and women, and also the
Especially.
party ESCOs, my party.
Nice. So these activities, running for office, I'm guessing there are challenges.
Yes.
You face some challenges. So can you briefly just explain think so?
The major challenge is finance,
Oh.
funding, and then mobilization, and then you can say illiteracy and ignorance from the community. Yes, some people will say this small boy, he grew up in our midst and a lot of things, you know, some religious and ethnicity, you know,
Yeah,
so all those kind of problems.
So looking at these challenges, especially the one where you said, this small boy, I mean, they haven't really accepted the fact that you are there to make a difference, and
Yes.
you are old enough to, know that you can actually make a difference. I'm sure youths out there are facing challenges like this, or
Yes.
don't even believe in themselves
Yes.
like that. So
Yes.
what is your advice to youths out there? How do you encourage them, to overcome these challenges?
As for me, all these things, all the challenges, making me more strong and stronger, and I advise youths to take this advantage also, because let's just bring back the not too young to run bill. When the guy proposed it at first, people were laughing at him. Nobody thought it will.
Possible.
Yes, but now it's possible. So whatever you are doing in life, just know your aims and objectives, and then you follow it. So me, all these challenges makes me more stronger.
All right, thank you. It's been so fun having you on the show. It's been enlightening, and we appreciate you, giving us information on everything that you have.
You're
All right, you
welcome.
heard Mr. Cikaji, and this is an encouragement for youths out there. You can do it. Just believe in yourself, and you can make that difference.
If you're just joining us, this is the 2019 weekly, and we are still on the young aspirants.
And that was indeed an interesting one from Ahmad Cikaji.
Yes, it was. Very, very interesting. And still on that, we have another young aspirant in the studio. Her name is Abiodun Essiet.
Oh, yes.
Abiodun chop knuckles. Let's chop knuckles. I'm
Abiodun,
tapping into
welcome.
that.
Tap into it very well. Welcome
Welcome
to
on
the
board.
studio.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Now, okay, Abiodun, I would like you to tell us what office are you running for?
Okay, let me say first, I'm Abiodun Essiet. I'm married and I have 2 kids. I'm running for the position of councillor in Orozo Ward under AMAC.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, you started from the grassroots. Why did you have to start from that point?
Because I'm building my political ambition and career, and I think it's best for me to start at the grassroots. And also, as a community development expert, I want to see what the people are facing. I want to understand what they're facing, so that by the time I get to the power, I know what I should do.
Very
Okay, nice.
interesting.
All right, so one of the challenges that Cikaji mentioned was the high cost of the electioneering process. I can imagine how high it is for him
Yes.
to have mentioned it as a challenge.
Sure.
So how do you think, do you feel the same way?
Yes, because election, it involves so many things. You have the campaign, you have the form, and you have so many other consultations you have to do that involves finances.
Okay, so how do you think we can solve? Is there a problem we can solve starting from that? Is there a problem we can solve?
Yeah, we can solve it if we are determined to get more youth included in governance. And it depends on innovation. Youths are very innovative. Let's use our innovative ideas to get support for people who we have tested and trusted are going to represent youths well and help to get more youth included in governance. And it depends on innovation. Youths are very innovative. Let's use our innovative ideas to get support for people who we have tested and trusted are going to represent youths well and help them to get into power. And one of those ways is true. We can do different things that could get money. We could do fundraising. There's an online mobilization for funds, GoFundMe platform where you could do that. We have so many youth on that platform. So we can leverage on what we have as youths, leverage on our skills. We are more on social media. Let's use that to get source of funding for people. Some group of youth have also tried to develop a collecton to raise funds for people who are running for office, and they decided to hold a memorandum of understanding with the platform they were using for the collecton and share the profits so that they could help the other youth who are running for office for their political campaign.
Okay, now interesting. Now, so but I'm going to ask you this question, very, very personal. So it's going to be, I'm going to ask you this question like, the political arena. So how welcoming has it been for you, and what are the challenges you face? Especially you're going to run for the office for the councillor. That's something. So I'm sure they might have been challenges for you. So
especially as a woman.
As a woman again.
Yeah.
So
As a woman, as a young woman, it's challenging.
okay.
The political office is a patriarchal system. It operates on a patriarchal system because 99.1% of the people there are men. So you can see what we're facing. And, in the political atmosphere, you only have maybe the position of the woman leader left for the women. A lot of women are not in key political positions that will influence change. So women are not there. So you are contesting against men. For me, for instance, I'm contesting against 6 men in my world.
Wow.
So
Okay, that is something.
You don't have that feeling that, oh, what if they would actually
Do you feel intimidated?
somehow?
Well, I'm not really intimidated, but when you're focused and you're determined, I'm involved in community service and development, so I think my work will speak for me.
Okay.
That is the way. So, what are your expectations for the 2019 elections? What do you expect?
We're hoping it to be a peaceful election. A lot of women have declared to run, and we hope we have more women, different political office, especially the Senate and also the National Assembly. We're expecting the game to change a little because we believe people are well informed about what they should know about their rights, and we expect that to affect the position or the election in 2019.
Okay. Very interesting. I like it. You should experience it. I'm feeling okay. There should be some calling to some people out there, if not us. I don't think you have any calling in politics. I didn't say that.
She did not say that.
Okay, on a lighter note, this is more like a tradition for us now. On a lighter note, now the FIFA World Cup, we know who won. It's the France.
Yeah.
But then I'm sure you somehow would have predicted a team who would have won the World Cup. So what would that team be for you? Would have been for you? Croatia.
Oh my God!
Why?
Oh my God! Oh my! We are so on the same team right now. I'm feeling.
See backslide.
Chop knuckle.
No, don't chop any knuckles.
What?
Please. I thought actually.
Bonjour.
What happened to Bonjour?
All right, I'm sure we have all been inspired by the experiences and the stories of this young aspirants. I mean, I have.
Now, with Ahmad's experience as well as Abiodun's experience and their strong will, you would definitely believe that there is something that we young ones can actually do in Nigeria's political sphere. It's time for us to take that baton and pass it on and go into politics. I'm going.
You should.
Everybody's inspired right now. Let's get more inspired with words on the marble.
You would agree with me that the marble always voices deep.
So deep.
Really?
Yes.
One day I wish to see Salamatos, what's a marble.
I will be a Miriam Makeba one day.
I need to not be serious. Something you should know Salamato like this now. It can't be.
Don't mind her. All right, as many of you as are out there who have or who think you have the capacity to serve Nigeria through politics, just remember and keep this in mind.
The best time for you to run, win, and impact is now.